What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Gaming Dad. Welcome back. I'm gonna switch to the other stream quick. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot. See, if you can see over here in this back screen back here, I'm gonna take this off in a minute. I'm getting ready to move my little area where I recorded over there, but the mic that I got placed over there I'm doing a review on is really crappy. So I got to figure it out. So I was pretty much video and everything. I'm set up to go over there. I got my green screen up. But it is what it is. What's going on, good people? Welcome to the stream. CMG in the building. Cool Breezy, taking it easy. All right, I'll go through the breakdown in a second. I'm trying to see if I can get rid of this background. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Maybe. Nope, I ain't know what to do about it. Well, I can do this though, so I know that would be irritating for me to watch. I'm gonna switch over to the wheel screen. So everybody, hey, as you guys coming in, I try my best to get you guys type. I got a newcomer. It says, Obama is my savior. Okay, welcome to the stream. By you coming in and chiming in tonight, you got yourself on the wheel. We give out a free $10 eShop card every Monday night. And we just like to chop it up about games, things are going on. Sorry, the top, coming on down. We got Geeky in the building. Hey, Geeky, how you doing? Welcome. CMG in the building. Say what up, Gaming Dad in the chat. D1, what's going on? D1 said, what's up? John Samurai. Cool Breeze. It's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let me move this over so everybody can see. Cool Breeze is in the building. Going on with you, my guy, representing that great state. Did Ohio win Saturday, or did they play Saturday? D1 says, was I right, or was I right? Big N dropped a Mario Wonder theme switch like they said they would last week. Yeah, the rendition that Mike Odyssey did, I thought was dope. I said, man, if they come out with a switch that looks like that, I would have to consider it. But this one here, man, it ain't no different than the red is a little different than the Mario one. It's just a little different. But this one right here, this will do it. Except we got the OLED screen though. That is a difference. John Samurai on his Twitch channel. Don't forget, good people, you could do the same, just like your boy John. If you're on here on YouTube, you also get on Twitch on Gaming Dad 1906, and you can get on the board twice as nights for the night. Everything I was supposed to do today, I did quite a bit today, but I forgot to get on there to make sure my memberships were active on my home screen. I got to figure that out. One thing I forgot to do today. D1 said, hope y'all didn't do too much Labor Day on this rainy Labor Day. You know what? It was hot down here in Georgia, but I didn't do too much. I took my son over his little girlfriend's house earlier, dropped him off, and then I came back and started doing some work. Got my read on. Gotta feed that spirit, man. Got my read on, and then I started doing some other stuff that was like little stuff that I had to get done. I took care of a lot of that today. I installed this key light over here in my new area, and got that kind of situated. Figured out I got a Sony ZV-E10 camera, and I plan on using it, but the little clamp I got is not the sturdiest, so I gotta order that. So Sonic Knuckle Tail said, I'm still far early. Yeah, hold on, let me go back. First, listen, y'all see her name on the board. Holly Pinkett was in the chat early. She got up in here. And also, Sonic Knuckle Tails was in here early, so their names were first and second on the board today. Let me go ahead and scoot on down. It says, Sonic Knuckle Tails say I was in here at 3:09. He sure was. It was early. I appreciate the support. Son Knuckles says topics to discuss today. That was brought me up in the server chat. I gotta look at it. So we need to talk about. Oh, first of all, Steve. First of all, man, shout out to Steve M. Man, representing the crew, going out to Nintendo Live, and I know he got some. I was looking at Discord before I got on, so I know you got some good stuff to tell us and share in the chat. I look forward to reading it out loud. So Steve says, I got to see the new Mario Wonder Switch today. It looks similar to Gaming Dad's Red Switch. I was like, yeah, man, you know, I did. It didn't. Definitely, like, if I didn't have an OLED, I would pick one up. I would, but got an OLED, so. Steve Evans has also played the game. It's fantastic. I like the attention to detail with the characters and expression and things when Elephant Mario has trouble squeezing through a warp pipe. Oh man, oh man. That, to me, that was the thing. Like, if anything to go out there for, it would be for Mario Wonder. So I'm glad, and I saw your badge, man. I did see your badge, man. Listen, made it through round one. That's a dope little badge. Yo, Obama, if my safe says Smash Fighter Pass 3 is fake. Yeah, it's fake. It's because it's not really real. We're talking about, if you notice, it questions. So there is a possibility. Nintendo doesn't do certain things a certain way. It has nothing's been announced. We are right now, we are pipe dreaming and hoping. However, if the case, that's why I love our podcast. If the case, if there was a Fighter 3, because you know that would be dope. If Nintendo came out with the next direct and said, you know what, and they came out and they had a Smash character reveal at the end, everybody, the internet would lose their mind. And there's no reason. This is my issue. There's no reason for Nintendo to have a restock of Amiibo. Why would they do that? Even if there is some form of tie-in with Super Mario Wonder, but it's a tie-in with the Legend of Zelda, and they still didn't decide after the Legend of Zelda to say, you know, we're gonna restock Amiibo. So that's the reason why I was like, there could be a possibility. So Obama, my savior, you are correct. As of today, it is fake. Well, I mean, really, it's nothing been announced, so I can't even say it was fake. But the question marks, we just posed the question: what if? What if? Steve M says the badge system is really interesting. I especially like the wall jump one. I wonder how many did they announce how many badges is in the game? Gotta think that's a dope little concept, something new, something fresh. CMG, what's going on, my guy? He says, I wonder who is getting Starfield. I will download Starfield probably. I think I can download it early right now, but eventually I'm gonna download it to get it on my Xbox. Now, how much of it I play, I don't even know. So I'm still working on this Final Fantasy that I'm gonna play tonight. Cool Breeze says, anyone try Starfield? Cause I think to play it early, you had to pay like an extra fee. And I was like, man, I'm not paying nothing. Absolutely not. Dave Dub, what's going on, Dave? Dave said hello. Let me get you on the board, Dave. Dave Dub was in the building. GT, what's going on? Hey, man, listen, hold on. Before I read GT's comment, y'all can read it yourself if you need to. Man, last week, GT switched his thumbnail to CMG. Man, that was too funny. I had to come back on stream and laugh at that. That was too funny. But GT says, I'm a simple man. I see an unopened copy of Last of Us Part 5 on my shelf and pay $50 for the game on PC. That is right. After I paid $100 for Starfield and $90 for Baldur's Gate 3 last week. God almighty. Woo! GT, to get you on the board, man. God, that's a lot of money, my brother. Well, you know that. And listen, let me tell you about it. It's not too bad because you know you don't got no kids. If you had kids, you'd be like, man. Cool Breezy on the Twitter. Man, I appreciate you, Cool Breeze. CMG says, So I'm going to play it on Wednesday in my stream, and Cool Breeze for the first time, all day stream. God, though, man, not an all dayer. You must have it off. I got CMG on the board already. Cool Breeze, I need to get back on the board. Cool Breeze. Twitch. Got you on the board. Cool Breeze said we twitching it. Yo, Obama Marseille said, hey. Cool Breeze says Ohio State won over Illinois. Oh, yeah, that was an easy win for y'all. Joy-Con Boy, man, first of all, man, love the name. Let me get you on the board, man. Thanks for coming through. We give out a free Nintendo eShop card every Monday night. And so as people come through, they make a comment, I put their name on the board. And then at the end of the stream, man, we'll go through and pick a winner. We pick until there's one winner left, and that one winner gets the eShop card. So feel free, man, if you got to dip out, because I know sometimes these streams be long, just come back later on and look at the end of the stream to see if you won. If you did win, all you got to do is follow me on Twitter at gaming_dad3. And or you can hit me up at Instagram at GamingDad3, TikTok at GamingDad0. Is that it? I think that's about it. Either one of those, just send me a message and say, hey, Gaming Dad, where's my money? And I will send you over the code. All right. He said, give me a TLDR on the title. What we're doing, we're talking about the possibility of Smash Brothers getting some form of rejuvenation, even if it's this year or it's during the Switch 2 era, where they can come out and maybe pretty much announce a new Fighters Pass. Because in reality, they can pretty much say, you know what, we're going to give you the first. We can call it the complete Ultimate Collection for your Nintendo Switch 2, and they can pretty much give you all the fighters from the first 2 Fighters Passes, and then give you access to the 3rd round of fighters, as long as you subscribe to Nintendo Online, or just a part of the package of the game. Either way, because to break a brand new Smash game, and typically if it was really in development, you would hear and know something about it. I don't think it's going to be something's going to be obviously ready for the beginning, for the launch of the Switch 2. So this makes sense. If Nintendo just trying to make some extra money, another Fighters Pass for $25 would sell like crazy, would probably sell in the millions, and it will be a cash grab. And all you got to do is create 5 characters. That's all they got to do, create 5 characters in his own. Ruben, what's going on, my guy? Let me get you on the board. Ruben's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right. GT says, overhyped, under-delivered, not game of the year, sadly. Is that on, are you talking about Starfield? GT? Dang. Overhyped, under-delivered, not game of the year, sadly. Woo, them big words. Sonic Knuckle Tales is that not discussed yet. D1 says, I'm seeing a lot more people prefer the Alley over the Steam Deck lately. Not me. I ain't gonna even lie. Not me, man. Until the Madden get fixed on that bad boy. And even though I played Madden yesterday, but man, that slowdown and stuttering is so bad. It's like, man, I'm waiting for I need a legit, smooth running football game. And it's gonna make me, the bad part about it, it's gonna make me go back and play 2023 on my Steam. Because 2022 and 23 run really smooth on my Steam Deck. I think I might have to go back, man. I'm trying not to, but man, something has to happen. Sonic Knuckle Tales says, given chat length, I'll spare this chat spam and type on Twitch. Well, appreciate you. So what's the wheel for? Okay, the wheel, we give out a free Nintendo eShop card every Monday night. I'm gonna say it one more time. Maybe I just saw your your comment, but I try to get to everybody's comment before we get into the news. But so yeah, I get our free $10 eShop card every Monday night rather. And so by you coming into the chat, it qualifies you to win. So that's why we on the wheel right now. So plus character limits. You know what? If you get a chance, listen, take an opportunity. If you're on YouTube, get your vote on. Let's see. Tonight's question was like, which characters would you like to see in a Fighter Pass 3? Master Chief, Goku, Scorpion, or Crash Bandicoot? Crash Bandicoot got 42%. Nah, listen, give me, if you got Solid Snake, give me Master Chief. Don't get me wrong, I like Goku. I see him playing. Give me Master Chief. Or better yet, listen, no, Master Chief. If I had to rank him in order, it would be Master Chief, then Scorpion, then Goku, then Crash Bandicoot. I want Scorpion in the game because I just want to, I want to whip that bad boy up and yank Ken or Ryu across the screen. Get over here. Ruben says, I was looking for how to become a patron, but I couldn't select anything from the levels. Okay. So I do have a Patreon page, but it's only 2 on my subscriptions for YouTube. It's only 2 levels. I didn't want to tax everybody. $1 or so. It helps. $5 or so will really be a blessing. You know what? I mean, people got everybody who watch me got kids. But to support the channel, I kindly appreciate it. But I'm gonna figure it out. I still haven't figured it out. That was the plan today, but I'll get there eventually. D1 says, I voted for Scorpion over everybody. Scorpion would be dope. I don't think Nintendo would go for it, but Scorpion would be so dope, man. So dope. Especially if they do it and allow a little blood. But Nintendo not gonna allow no blood. So yeah, the restock thing makes sense. Yeah, it just, it caused into some speculation. It's like, why now? That's the question. That's the question is going to be, why? Why particularly this is Smash Brothers amiibo? So it could be something. Dave Dub says, my family wants to watch a show, The Orville. So probably be back afterwards. All right, hey man, no problem, man. Spend that family time, man. Ain't nothing like having it. GT says, yeah, you missed one of my comments when it comes to Starfield. The story is slow. Oh. The worlds are empty and there are performance issues. You also can't fly directly to planets. I found that out today. I saw I think somebody had a stream, Alana Pearson. She had a 7-hour stream trying to fly to Mars. And she flew right through it. Too funny. So you also can't fly directly to planets. Is done via a menu system. Oh, like they said it's like done through fast travel. That's kind of sad because you know what? I mean, I kind of want Microsoft to have a winning game. I do. He says only video game characters would come in, unfortunately. Yeah, but you know what? Listen, I think every one of these are video game characters. Goku. Goku would be dope. To have this, imagine they dropped all 5 of these bad boys. You can have Goku and Master Chief, Ken, Ryu. Man, listen, you talking about some epic battles be going on. So how do subscribe to YouTube payments? I don't know, Ruben. But we gonna find out. Even if I got to take some time out during the stream to kind of look it up on the side, I'm gonna find out. All right, good people. Listen, we've been on this bad boy for a little bit. Let's go ahead and you know what? It's not a whole lot of news. However, let me get off of there. So one of the questions as I was, gathering stories to, talk about today. Of course, we would talk about Smash a little bit and the things Nintendo got going on, or these rumors is going on. Even though none of them's true, this is all kind of entertaining to talk about them. But this story kind of caught me off guard because this comes out on the Switch in November. I think November 15th. And I'm saying I don't think this game is going to. I think this game gonna get delayed. To me, if I had to pull the trigger, I would delay this game. No way. I got a new system coming out, and I'm just gonna drop it on the Switch. Even though you have to think about like what else that's built like Hardware's Legacy is coming out this year to like give it some competition. Now, of course, you got Spider-Man, you got all the games, Sonic, you Super Mario RPG. You got some good games, but nothing that's quite like hardware on the Switch side of things. So it could be good, but it'd be no way. I would wait. Launch this bad boy when the system drops, when it's gonna make your game look the best, and it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell regardless. One of the things I kind of wonder. Just a small note, man. Listen, I know some of you guys are probably buying stuff on Temu, and I'm not I've caught some things on Temu that have been very beneficial. So I picked up this headlight. I don't know if you can see it. And man, this thing did. I had to go outside last night and fix the trunk on my daughter's car. And I had to replace the little locking mechanism. I would have did it early in the day, but she decided to come home after 9. But man, this thing was maybe $2. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Look at this thing. This thing is bright, man. This thing is bright. I mean, I lit up the whole downstairs. This thing is bright, man. $2. Shout out to Temu, man. I might try to figure out how to become an affiliate, because I caught a couple things on that bad boy. I just thought that came out working real good. I bought some socks on that bad boy. Those socks is they was maybe $4 for the pack, but it was good socks, man. All right, man. I know we get, but man, I just wanted to shout them out real quick. All right, let's see. GT says you plot your course, then warp speed to the planet solar system, then press X on PEC to land. Oh, that's kind of trash, though. That's it's like, bzzz, I'm here. Almost like Star Wars, going through hyperspeed without Star Wars' story. Depending on how the new console works, it is just upscales the game and gets rid of the Vaseline. There's no issue seeing it on the current Switch. That's the key, man. Listen, if they can, because what I was playing not too long ago. What is that game? Oh, I haven't had a brain fart. It is not World War Z. No. Not Colossus. No. Oh, I hate that, man. But they got that game, man, with the it's the first person shooter game. The first game was the new order, and then the next game was Wolfenstein. There it is. I knew it was gonna come to me. Wolfenstein 2 on the Switch, boy, was a Vaseline mess. I mean, I like playing it. It had a good story, but man, you play that and then you play on the Xbox. It's like playing it like this, and then somebody saying, "Woo!" It is a difference, man. It's a difference. I'm trying to get Ice Cube with no Vaseline. Tell you, man, listen, greatest diss rap song ever. I don't care anybody say. I mean, I love LL. Jack the Ripper was good, and Tupac Hit 'Em Up was over the top violent. But the greatest diss, Ether was a banger too, but the greatest diss song ever was No Vaseline. He took out a whole crew. Not one guy, he took the whole crew off, and the manager. Shout out to Ice Cube. All right. CMG said I still didn't play Hogwarts Legacy yet. Too many games to play. Oh yeah, man. Listen, I went and did some Christmas shopping. First, man, listen. I know I talked about this before, but that Best Buy deal. If you got the Best Buy Geek Squad membership, whatever it's called, if you got listen, they got the best thing smoking. Cause you can go, like, I went there and I pre-ordered games that I know I want to get because Christmas is coming around. But I got like 2 games free. Matter of fact, I got 3 games free because I pre-ordered, like, I had to get games, for kids for Christmas. But I was gonna get like 3 games free, like for myself. Games that I was already gonna buy for my kids and mess around and got Batman for free, got Red Dead for free, all the games, and I think I got another I got a copy of Super Mario Wonders for free. I mean, that's the deal. Buy 2, get 1 free. You can do it on pre-orders for your Nintendo Switch. It's the only system they're doing to buy 2, get 1 free for. I've made enough money to make my money back from the membership. And then, like, whatever time you buy a product from there, you get their extended warranty. And, like, if you buy Apple products from there, you automatically get Apple Play for 2 years. Automatically. I said, oh, man, this is a win-win. Win-win-win. Doom 1 was, well, yeah, Doom 1, yeah. Doom 1 was. But Doom 1 was, yeah, Doom 1 was, yeah, it was. The second Doom was decent. It was better. But Doom 1, yeah. To me, it's like, I wish, like, they went back. Because, especially because that was before they had FSR and some of these, upscaling technology. I would love an update to some of those games. They go ahead and if they can just apply FSR to it and see how it turn out. So the warranty will run out by the time you take the plastic off the game cases. No, the warranty is like 2 years. Yep. All you do can update it. I've made my money back already from that thing. No matter what you buy from Best Buy, you get an extended 2-year warranty. So the manufacturer give you a 1-year warranty, you get the extended 2 years via Best Buy. D1 says wish list is Batman trilogy, Borderlands 3, and Fate Samurai. What is Fate Samurai? All right, let's look that up. That game sounds familiar. Nintendo Switch 2 Power Leak. Competing with PS5. Listen, you see these stories, they getting real ratchet. He said, what is that called? Fate Samurai. Relative to John Samurai. Fate Samurai. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. All right, Fate Samurai. We're going to look at this trailer here. PS4, PS5. You know what? Every time I play one of these things, it ends up demonetizing
青年の
my
平
video.
穏は終わりを迎えた。刃を心を交わし、彼は願いを叶えんとする。
7人のマスターが最後の1人まで殺し合う
Oh, yeah.
生存競争。
Oh, yeah.
己が願いが叶うのだ。君は英月の義を何とする
？800野鳥を火の海にはできない。人の道に反する行いだ。
思うところはあるが、嘘のない良い返答だった。
師匠は？
そこで別人だとは思わないわけね。よろしい、この師匠の手貸してあげましょう。
銃を持って命じる。
Is this coming for the Switch?
本物の地獄を見せてやれ。
フラン、ヘイ、エトランチェ。
宮本伊
I can tell you
織、マ
right
ス
now,
ター
my
の一人と
kids
して
will be all over.
今は不足と見た。
This kind of looks like
君は弱き者なのだ。
Naruto.
英霊に比べれ
A
ば
little bit of
俺の
Dragon Ball
本
Z.
論は剣士だよ。どれほど弱かろうともな。
あんたはマスターになった。故に自らこの義を抜けることはできない。
お前にはきっと俺と同じものが見えている。そう感じた。
私はフォイエット家の長女にして時計塔の魔術師ドロテアよ。
お前の夢は決して成就しない。
君のあり方は君自身が決める。
我は
But I like how
我こそ
transition
2.1 流宮本伊織ない。
Oh, man, that's later on this month. Yeah, Almighty. All right, listen, I gotta put a schedule down. I gotta beat this Final Fantasy. All right, that was dope. That was dope. I probably won't get this video monetized anyway, but it is what it is. All right. Man, that was so. There's definitely some game like what other games that I pick up. I pre-ordered the Wild Card Football. I likes me a good blitz game. For those of you who love Red Dead Redemption 3 reportedly is in the works. Of course it is. That's what that's the first thing I said. Of course it is. Red Dead 2 is it's made gangs of money. And they're gonna need something to come after GTA 6 whenever that drops. Do y'all believe will GTA launch? Will GTA 6 launch in 2024, or will that bad boy launch in 2025? I'm aiming to 2025. I think they're gonna push that as long as they can. Don't forget, good people, if you're watching currently on YouTube, get your vote on the poll that's in the chat. Is what characters would you like to see in a Fighter Pass 3? Master Chief, Goku, Scorpion, Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot still at 42%. Steve M says, I'm curious to see how bad horror is going to look on the Switch. You know what? That's the tell of the tape right there. If it looks half decent and runs half decent, it's got a shot. But you know what? To get them to look half decent and run half decent, I mean, that's a tall order. GT says this is going to have to be a wish list game. I have the Legend of what's that? Was that Naruto Bonus Tales to be right? Spider. Listen, there is 4 or 5 games in October alone that I'm going to purchase, but definitely they probably won't get played. Like Spider-Man 2, like it's like, man, do I play Spider-Man 2 or do I play Mario? Mario it's gonna get to play, but man, so much. It's so much to dig into. Shoot, we got Mortal Kombat this month, NBA 2K this month. Tell you, man. Whew. CMG said GTA will when they're going to announce that. I'm telling you, listen, my bet is GTA 6 is 2025. I think they're gonna push that as long as they can, or that they'll launch it around the PS5 Pro whenever that's gonna drop. Steve said Persona 6 or GTA 6, which one comes out first? That's a good question. I would probably say GTA 6 because the thing about Persona, they really don't need it right now. They got Reloaded coming next year. I think you got Tactica. I think isn't Tactica this year? So yeah, they really don't need. They can push it to 2000. They can push it to 2025. Definitely returning back to NBA 2K when 2K24 comes out. This is my question with that one, CMG. When it comes to 2K, is knowing which system to buy for. That's my biggest thing. It's like, yeah, you know what? The safer bet is to buy it on Steam. Because if I buy it on Steam, I can play it on either my deck or my alley. I got some, I can, as long as I can run it at 60 frames per second, it's a win. And I know for sure, at NBA 2K23 ran 60 frames per second smooth as day on my Steam Deck. Now, if I can get that same experience on my Rogue Alley, that'd be nice. But I wish, if it had crossplay, I would pick it up on PS5 as well. But that's the key. That's the question, man. Which system to pick it up for? And I think I'm leaning back towards Steam. Just because, I like to play with other people, but however, you know what? I mean, I'll play by myself. I'm just as fine with that. D1 says, are the Persona games a slow build story? I was looking at 5 and it seems kind of interesting. I'll let GT answer that one. He said, no, Persona games really aren't that slow of a build. Like you're in a dungeon and battling creatures within 40 minutes. The issue is people get turned off by the life slim part of the game. So what do you mean by life slim? Are you talking like, they be doing like a bunch of dating? It's like, Animal Crossing. You got to do a bunch of little side stuff. Break it down for us. Cause I bought Persona 5 on the Switch for my son. Was it Gold? I forgot the name of it. However, but he didn't play it too long. But he liked Persona 5 Strikers. I like Strikers. I even like the story of it. So Red Dead Redemption 3. This game is probably a 2027 game. 2027. Speaking of Batman Arkham Trilogy release date swoops in on October the 13th, man. Another game in October, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what, man? Batman Arkham, man, they're great games. And once again, man, listen, it's going to be how does it play? And I don't listen, from what I've seen, I'm not confident in Batman quite yet, but I'll probably pick it up because I'm a Batman fan. He said, so it's literally Sims with dungeons. So you battle, leave the dungeon, to go to school, take tests, get a part-time job, hang out with your teammates. What? It's all the effect of your stats in the game. So some effects, but some people get turned off by it. That is my jam, though. Well, listen, I won't hate. Those are the times when they're like, man, if I didn't have kids, I might jump on that. Steven says, I think like Persona 4 the most so far, but 3 and 4 are awesome too. D1 says, Batman is a huge IP. I doubt they would let it be trash on the Switch. It would get updates and fixes. So I hope not, man. But we think about, listen, we really can't say that WB has, had this, they track record of games of late because, what's that? Was it other Batman game? Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights did not do very well, and rumor has it is coming to the Switch. Shout out to Doc Trey 81. But if it comes out for the Switch, I might try it. This is a good question, man. Why is it that we as Switch owners are more acceptable of games not being quite as good for the sake of just being able to play the game portable? I know my reason, but you know what? A lot of my friends, and some on this channel here that would we are willing to take some of the slights and say, hey, you know what? Even though this game ain't that good, we'll still take it. I wonder what Mortal Kombat gonna look like. Are we gonna get the same, Mortal Kombat from last year? Or will it be a little bit better? Then you look at games like, you look at Metroid Prime Remastered. Gorgeous game. Runs, execution is very good. If there was a Nintendo quality sticker, that game would get it because it just runs that smooth. Smash Brothers runs that smooth. Mario Kart runs that smooth. But it's not too many third-party games that you can name on top of your head. Like, man, that game just runs that smooth. It looks that good. We always question we get these releases and we question, like, man, how would it play? Is it gonna look like Vaseline, or is it gonna be some form of game that we can deal and be cordial with, I guess. But just wonder why. Steve M says, I was supposed to go to PAX West to play Persona 3 Reloaded yesterday, but I had to delay my trip and miss out. Dang. Yeah, Steve M, speaking of that, man, listen, man, you mind sharing a couple of your highlights, man, of the show and the area and the things Nintendo was offering? We'd love to hear your perspective. GT said Persona 3 is the worst of the modern Persona games, but its story is really deep. What made Persona 3 the worst of the series compared to the other two? Other five or the four. Switch third-party games got me booking. Switch third-party games got me booking eye exams. I don't know why people accept games like that. Oh man. You know what? No, I guess I can tell you the reason why. Because if you take a game like, okay, let's take Doom 2016. All right. Let's take that Doom, the Vaseline mess. If we played Killzone on the Vita and we took that sub 30 frames per second first-person shooter and absolutely loved it, why would we take a game like Wolfenstein? If Wolfenstein on the Switch and we took the graphics from that game and then we put it onto the Vita and it came out at times during the Vita, it'd have sold millions because everybody would have bought it. Because it'll look that decent. But once again, man, I'm telling you, I do not like being tied down. I like taking my stuff and going and having those kind of options and not having it tied to a PC at home or a console at home does wonders. Mario Kart 8 still amazing today. Man, listen, you talking about good, solid fun. You can never go wrong with Mario Kart 8. Never. Steve M says, I like the ability to play portable, so I play on Switch a lot. But some games I rather play on the PS5 and the Xbox. I totally agree with you with that too. Because, like, say for instance, like playing God of War on my Steam Deck, that's a game that I thoroughly after playing on both. I prefer to play it on my PS5. Playing Final Fantasy 16 right now. Definitely love playing it on a great screen, and it's phenomenal on a big OLED screen. Love playing it on my PS5. So yeah, there are certain games, but you know what, like. You take me a game like My Friend Pedro. I'm telling y'all, man, you get a chance, man, play that game. That game is so good. That was a game I beat on my Switch Lite. I love the portable factor of that. There was another indie game I like playing. It was with the bikes. It was Mountain something. It was some mountain bike game. I reviewed it on one of the videos, and I love that game on a portable mode. It was just like, It was such a good little game. So, yeah, I definitely feel your pain on that one. Of course, Nintendo games runs perfectly on their console. You know what? To me, though, listen, if you're Nintendo and you're trying to really dominate, right? Wouldn't you share some of them secrets with, like, some of your closest partners? Somehow, some way, help them optimize certain games so they can run well and people want to buy your system and come to your ecosystem because the games are just that good. I'm just saying. Highlights on the Nintendo Live included a ton of exhibits for people to have their pictures taken with the characters and stuff. They also had playable demos of most of their recent games and Wario Wonder. They had a Zelda orchestra and Mario big band concert in the same exhibit hall, so you could still hear it while you were in line and other stuff. Okay, that was dope. There was a Splatoon 3 tournament, which is still ongoing and live on the Nintendo channel. GT says, the whole battle system in Persona 3 takes part in one tower-like dungeon. Most of the floors look the same. Thus, you are spending roughly 50 hours grinding in the same place. Woo-wee. Yikes. D1 says, it said, what is that? Convenience trumps hardware limitations when it comes to Nintendo. When all I know is basic gaming. I do like my convenience. I do like it. CMG says news is heated up more than their next generation platform. Yeah, you know what? I just wonder, how much of this stuff is really real when it comes to next gen hardware. And you know what? Oh, my bad. And what is eventually going to leak? This is a good question. This should have been a poll question. Will Nintendo reveal their next Switch? Will they do a video? Will they announce something before 2023? I think they do. I think we get something. Matter of fact, we'll know for sure because this next Direct, if they don't announce nothing in, there's nothing going to happen. We'll have to wait till January. If we don't get nothing at this next September Direct, I believe the next Direct will be in January, and it will be early. We'll get some form of video in January. We'll get some form of official announcement of price and all that good stuff sometime in either March or April. And that bad boy is probably going to drop probably in June, July. That's what I believe. Steven says Nintendo Live had a massive line for everything. I skipped out on Pokemon and Kirby on the merch store because they had each multiple hours long. Like, golly, like going to Six Flags. Steve M says they did a great job with Mario Wonder demo by having a lot of space for people to play it, so the line wasn't too long. I got to play it twice. You know what? That would be super dope, man, for Nintendo to drop a demo. Drop that same demo and maybe drop it like a week before the game comes out. I think that would be dope. I will be all in for that. GT says, I'm not sure why Nintendo wouldn't try to help third-party developers create good-looking games on their consoles. It is not like Sony or Microsoft are trying to make a console with power of a potato. Yeah, I don't know, man. To me, like that's the ace in the hole. You figure out some way to kind of, especially some of your top, you got games that's like, man, they just gotta come to our Switch. You figure out how to make that happen. I don't know. That thumbnail you saw earlier about the next Switch being as powerful as a PS5 seems legit to me. You know what? If we look at that, we say, hey, this is hypothetically. I don't think the next system is going to be as powerful as PS5, but let's just say, hypothetically, it's as powerful as a PS4. Personally, I think that's a game changer. Because I don't think Nintendo needs a system that's as powerful as a PS5. But if you make it as powerful as a PS4, and with the upscaling technology to kind of make it look, on par with the level of some of them games, it's a win-win for Nintendo. The question is how they do it, how they make it happen, and it's at a feasible price point. Steven says, I'll post most pictures in the Discord. I managed to win a Smash Brothers match and earn a trophy pin. Yeah, I did see that on Discord. You get a chance, man. Hop on Discord chat, man. Check out some of the pictures Steve posted in the general section. Congratulations on that. I mean, this is like to me, I would have went and had a dope little time. Steven says, as for Seattle itself, it's not been great. The trains kept getting delayed, and there's no public restroom, and there's a bunch of drug addicts downtown, and one of them was pantsless, in the street. The bathrooms in the convention center don't have full walls. Oh, my goodness. For the stalls, so you can't see people taking dumps. Oh, it was all too much. To make sure there's not shooting up drugs. Golly, man. What is going on in Washington? Basil YT, what's going on, my brother? Yo. I'm going to get you on the board in a second. GT says, Nintendo runs into the same third-party problems as they have now. Not ugly games, but third-party devs are already skipping out on last-gen consoles. 2 years from now, they ain't going back to they ain't going back for Nintendo. I don't know, man. You know what? Listen, I think if you was making games steadily in the beginning of Nintendo, I think financially you came out on top. I think it's by far easier, especially if your game runs sufficient, to make you to sell a cool 500,000 copies, which is no slouch. And of course, it ain't the millions Nintendo is selling. But anytime you got a game that's $50 or $60 and you sell 500,000 copies on the bad boys, you probably end up making some money. Oh, matter of fact, let me get my boy Basil YT on the board. 24/7 YT, my bad. Put some respect on his name. All right. 17 people on the wheel, and your boy Gaming Dad is on the wheel still tonight. All right. D1 says, that's definitely C-Town. That's funny. GT says, sure, making games for the new shining thing will get some sales, but as the consoles get on its lifespan, the third-party games are going to drop like homeless people in Seattle washrooms. Oh, man. Sorry for the delay. Still typing. That's right. Handling your business. All right. Let me get back to why Nintendo Switch is still in high demand 6.5 years later, according to Doug Bowser. It said Doug Bowser spoken about why the console has maintained demand for so long and even enjoyed a boost in sales this year. Nintendo sold 3.9 million Switch consoles in the June quarter, up 13.9% over the year. While Switch sales peaked has clearly passed the recent rise, boosted by phenomenal successes, Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, has shown Nintendo has maintained demand for its 6.5 years old console. In an interview with IGN at a recent Nintendo Live event in Seattle, Bowser said he stopped counting the years. When it comes to the life of the Switch, and the reason is, first of all, we talked about this when we launched the Nintendo Switch. Was he working there when they launched the Nintendo Switch? Okay, maybe it was. He says that we really didn't believe that this was a very, very differentiated model of device that people could play at home, like a home console, and take it on the go, like a handheld. And the variety of different gameplay experiences somewhere in between, and it is maintained the point of differentiation quite honestly over the years quite nicely. I think I just read that all wrong. However, the other way I look at this is every year there are millions of households that have children reaching the age of 6 and 7 or 8, and they're making choices about how they want to engage the family in gaming and what platform they want to bring their families in with. And I really believe Nintendo positioned itself very well because of the versatility of the device and the equal importance. Okay, that last statement was huge because he is right. Most parents that got the money, you know what? This generation of parents either one grew up on a Wii, they either grew up on Mario. You know what? I didn't think about my generation. We grew up on Mario. I've been through the Wii, and so you have a system that gives you the best of both worlds. Can be taken on the go. I mean, you count off a lot of boxes what parents are looking for nowadays, and you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if when it came down to like which kids were getting iPads compared to the Nintendo Switch, I bet you Nintendo Switch put a dent into Apple's predictions when it comes to iPads for that particular age group because, I mean, of what it offers for that age group and family. The Switch is still, man, I mean, it still does what it's, and every, like you said, before, every year they have people that was 3 and 4, there's now 5 and 6, and have watched the Mario movie and want to be able to play Mario. It's gonna be interesting to see how that thing sells this Christmas. He said, agreed. Steven said Nintendo Live was full of families and they had lots of stuff to cater to kids who probably will get their own Switch at some point. Yeah. Like such a great marketing tool. You know what? And I know next year they're doing it again in and I think they're doing it in Tokyo. Man, they should bring that bad boy back to the US. If I'm Nintendo, I would bring it back to the US. Just do it somewhere else. You got to do it on a different part of the country. They can come back. They can bring that bad boy to New York. They can bring that bad boy to Florida or the Atlanta area. You know, there are other places on this country they can bring it to, man. It'll still be like dope. They brought it to Florida, I'll be there. They brought it to Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, anywhere these, I would make sure I make it there, even if I had to drive myself. Let's see. I'm hearing some good things about Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It looks, I mean, it's definitely a day one purchase. Animal Crossing was the most packed and popular booth along with Kirby, and it was mostly kids wanting to go to them. Ooh-wee. Tell you, listen, these COVID kids, a lot of them played Animal Crossing, but you know what the thing about Animal Crossing and Kirby, man, this appears to that really kids foundation. So does Mario, but Mario's a different beast. It's gonna be some kids that are gonna play Mario Wonders and be frustrated. If I had a kid, they'll be getting into gaming with PC and Dead Space. Stop crying and shoot that monster. Terrorizing Terrorizing the kids. All right. Supersonic Michael J says, topic of discussion on Discord before. Sorry for the delay. When a game comes out as an exclusive like Final Fantasy 16, the game may only cost $70. But the console costs $500 or $550, so they can get you to pay this as well. However, though this has already been a thing for a long time, I've only noticed it to be a rather major thing in recent discussions. Take any game that requires the internet, even if it's free. Nintendo Switch Online, Xbox Game Pass, PS Pass, and incorporated a paywall system that you have to. I guess you have to. You have to play online. Play online games. Granted, it's only half Switch, so I can't fully speak for the others. But if you buy a game, then have to pay money to play the game online. Even worse, with peer-to-peer, and some games provide a service and are then renting to play those games. Okay, I see what you're going. If you don't have online, you can't play the game. Even if you bought the game, that's a monthly charge. That doesn't include tax. How some games provide that service for free, and it's a free service of a free game and free servers, but Nintendo and others get money. Well, at one point in time, Nintendo used to be that way, but they saw that Microsoft was, getting $60 a year. Then Sony jumped on, was getting $50 a year. It's a cycle. Everybody bites off one another. Do I think it's fair to the consumer? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And speaking of that, I wonder if that story, I got that story ready to go. Yeah, so speaking of that, man, I don't know about re-upping my subscription for Sony next year, man. I mean, you jumped from $50 to $80. I mean, I just use it to be able to play online, but I think about it. Do I really play online? I'm gonna push that cost out to my kids. They don't want us to play online. I don't even play online like that. Now, if they want to play their PlayStation online, well, they're gonna have to unite together with some of their money they're making for working these jobs and pay for it for the year. They're gonna have to, because I don't even see a purpose in it no more. Or maybe they can talk to their older brother, and maybe their older brother can help them. My bad. I did look at one of my clients text me, and she a sham artist, so I had to look to see what she had to say. Steve M says, I hope Nintendo Live comes to New York or Atlanta. I don't want to come back to Seattle anytime soon. Yeah, I'd have been pissed if I got out there and be like, man, I can't take a dump in peace. Yeah, so back to Supersonic Michael J's question. It was like, yeah, I think it's a way that the system has slowly been building up to rape its consumers even on a higher level, and I think we all are taking these massive back shots from these companies because of the fact that they just trying their best to to nickel and dime us as much as they can. This is what happens in a capitalist society in which we live in. They'll find all kind of ways to make you spend your money. If you like it, like hey, we all like Nintendo. They're gonna say, all right, so you like it so much, don't you? Well, then go ahead. But then you look at Steam, and this is the reason why I have slowly become a proponent of Steam and their ecosystem, because they don't charge. The console makers, they charge, but Steam, they don't charge. I don't know why is that. Yep, I don't know why. But you know what? I support companies that, and I will continue to support Steam. And it like really, Steam is gonna make me end up buying my own gaming PC. It's getting there. I mean, it's like it won't be this year. I got too many things that happen. I got to do around this house, but it's coming there. It's getting there close. Maka J, bruh, you gotta type in shorthand. He did type a lot though. GT said he needs to get on PC. Online is free. All the console games are coming to consoles. So yeah, and the games that don't come can be had via emulation. You know what? I have been recommending a lot more people to go PC just because of the vast library and the sales. GT says, my Sony sub been canceled as soon as I heard about the price increase. I ain't fired up about a PS5 since God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, you're right. I think about like, there's not too many PlayStation games that I gotta play online, and I'm already playing for Game Pass Ultimate. So if I really want to play online, man, I'm just gonna get on my Xbox. If I buy Call of Duty, I'm buying Call of Duty on my Xbox. What no questions, I'm playing. So yeah, you know, Nintendo is a different story. You know, I mean, yeah, I play. If Nintendo raised their prices though, man, listen, they'll get a revolt. I'll be like, just give me the little $20. I'll just stick with the $20 one. You own the internet you are playing the games on, assuming so. So why do we need to pay for an internet/service to play the games we already have? It is just a way to take more money. You know what? When it comes to games, like, this is my issue with Nintendo, and probably with Xbox too. I don't like the fact that they go on the internet to check to see if I own a game. Because when you're not connected to the internet, then you run into a situation where you can't play the game because, you know what, they couldn't check it first because I own multiple Switches. They gotta solve that. That's one thing. If like, hey, Nintendo, if you ain't listening, you must solve this for your next Switch. Cause I'm tired of that. That has to go away somehow, some way. I shouldn't have to get on the internet just for you to say, well, you own this game, or better at least figure out a way, put a faster connection in the next Switch somehow, so I can be able to utilize my phone's internet to play, or have my games checked so I can play it. If that was the case, hey, no problem. You know what? I just tie it to my phone and we'll make it happen. But you know what? My phone don't work that well. So we run into them situations. Said, and yeah, GT, on PC, you don't have to, they don't have to charge. They sure don't. It's not a capitalist society. This is what happens when you buy a closed box ecosystem. Yeah, owned by companies that is from a capitalist environment. They can charge you what they want because you are stuck with them. On PC, you can leave Steam if you want to. Yeah. But your answer is correct. But yeah, but it is part of a capitalist society give you the mindset to say, hey, you know what? I can continue to sell you and do that, to give you the confidence to do as you please because we're in that society. Sada Knuckletel says 200 character limit here. 500 on Twitch. Okay. Okay, I got it. Pay for internet, pay for consoles, pay for the DLC, pay for the games, then pay for online play. Yeah, they raping us. Yeah, yeah, they're getting us bad. How is it out there in Seattle? Oh man, you better go back and read what he said. It wasn't that good. So I wanted to visit that city. After hearing what Steve ever had to say, I'll pass. Gaming Dad and GT, does the Steam Deck also require a server postpaid system like? No, absolutely not. Nope. Steve was trying to take a deuce in the washroom, and some homeless guy walked up to him with no pants on. Tell me some. I'm next. What's your name? Steve. Suicide Michael J with his second entry, ladies and gentlemen. Get you on the board real quick. That's so funny. Oh, man. Super Sonic Mocking J. Gotcha. You're on the board. So I guess, back when this was announced that they were raising the price on this membership, you know what? The stock price for the company skyrocketed by 5%. To gain 5% in value in one day is huge for a company like Sony. So best believe this price hike is not going nowhere. But you know what? Let me be the first to say, buddy, listen, you won't get my money next year. I will continue to pay somewhere. I will play somewhere else. I'm not paying you $80 a year. Nope. Not going to be able to do it. GT said, no, Sonic. There's no subscription fee on any PC or PC handheld to play games online unless it's an MMO. All your console problems do not exist on PC. Yeah, those are facts, man. So GT, now all games are on PC, though, unfortunately. That's where you emulate comes in, Sonic. You can emulate up to PS4 right now. COG says, now that was insane and ridiculous. With PlayStation Plus, what the hell is Sony doing? They trying to listen. They're trying to squeeze all the money. They want all the money. Cause they're getting crushed. They're getting crushed in their homeland. Crushed. So they trying to find ways to make all the money back that they're losing out on. So are we not mentioning the Lenovo Legion Go? You know what? Okay, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Hold on, let's see if I can. Let's see. Is it spelled Lenovo? I think that's the raw name. I think it's a funny name. It's not Lenovo. It's Lenovo. I think it's Lenovo. I think this is it. Okay, let's look. Okay. I'm still not, even with the specs of this system, I am not convinced that the battery life is going to be that much better. Yes, it's a bigger battery, but it's powering a bigger screen. So until I see some hardcore, because they have no hardcore facts yet to tell me how long, unless I missed it, how long this battery life is going to be on games, on high intensity games. If this thing can get you 3 hours on high intensity games, then to me it'll be a win. But I need to see the specs. Starting at $700, available in November, and raising big software questions. I want to know the questions. All right, says Lenovo Go's QH Plus screen is a 2560 by 1600, 144 megahertz. Okay, that's impressive. 500 nit. Okay, 500 nit is not super bright. It's probably bright enough, and it's based on the module makeup is bigger than an Apple current iPad mini. Add the detachable controllers, and the Legion goes in at 11.8 inches wide. That's almost a foot wide. That's a foot wide. That's huge. See, another reason why I like the Nova is that you get the glasses. You can get the glasses too, and you. Oh my goodness. They showcasing EA Play, Game Pass. I just want to see it's got to do better than the Rogue Alley. So I still got to see some. I got to see some previews. You know what? Hey, let's watch this real quick. That thing's huge. If it got a decent battery, man, it would be worth it. I mean, I even like the size. It says its 449.2 battery is larger than either the Steam Deck or the Alley, which should be helpful for those making use of the 144 Hz refresh rate. Okay, right. I don't know. I got to see some reviews. Man, I don't know, man. This is one of them things. I don't understand the purpose of having a detachable controller. Most I do like the lightning fast charge. Oh, you know what? Now I see with the glasses, you probably play some VR games. To me, even with with the larger battery, man, I just don't know how much more time you can better squeeze out of that thing. That's a big old system. My bad. I felt something come down my ear. I thought it was a bug or something, but it was a piece. My headphones is tearing up. I had these my DJing headphones. I've had these for a long time, but they're starting to come apart. So it is what it is. All right, let's see what people got to say. Let's hold on. We go back. Hold on. CMG is about that level will go. D said no, not CMG. Team switching again. Emulator is it is. You are correct, Sonic Knuckles Tales. GT says he swears he ain't switching, but we already know. CMG says Sony better humble themselves. Facts. ASAP. GT said, and that's so funny. The Nova Legend Go is going to be all right, but I'm sticking with my Alley. Basil says, people forget why the subscription service started. Buy a game you can play online. If you got a second-hand game, you had to pay for every game you bought. Yeah. Nah, CMG just had a hard time saying Lenovo. It said Lenovo. He has me dying every time he says it. God almighty, man. Y'all cruel. What's up, champ? Get my son on the board. Don't forget, Joe, man, you got to stay for that test tomorrow. Don't be in there playing around, talking to your little girlfriend. Get your study on. He said emulate price illegal. Right, illegal. He is right. He has facts. COG says, I got a better saying. My new video, I'm working on it. It's coming. Don't worry, man. Listen, my language is, I tears it up too. I think Dave 2D said the Lenovo battery is just over 2 hours. See, now right there, I don't even want it. Right there. I don't even want it over 2 hours. I don't even care to do that fast rapid charging. Nope. To me, that's 2 hours on what, though? What games is going to be 2 hours? Is it going to be something like Final Fantasy? Or is it going to be something like Hollow Knight? CMG says, same power as a Rogue Ally, just a bit more RAM. But that RAM is important, though. That RAM is important on how the games perform and respond and react. Chichi said the Lenovo Go is a big junkus. Not sure if I buy it. For sure, not day one, as I have enough handheld PCs in my life. I know, yeah. I know you probably do. CMG said, but I won't be buying it. I'm good. But it is a great option for U.S. consumers. CMG says, money is tight. Laugh out loud. I'm totally satisfied with my... CMG, I got to figure out, man, how to make my Madden run better, man. Madden just run like garbage on there. So mad. Every time I cut it on, I get mad. I'm like, man, I'll put it right on down. Yeah, CMG. Just like Gaming Dad ain't getting the Mario Wonder Switch. No doubt. Listen. I take a bet right now. I tell you right now, that system would not come in this house. Won't be by me. Now my kids take their own money and buy it. That'd be one thing. But we already know he's copying one. No, but I did pre-order me a PlayStation Portal. I did pre-order one. I was like, all right, $200, I can try it out. And if I don't like it, then it'll be going to somebody for Christmas. That's how I look at it. One of these kids in here get it for Christmas if I don't too much care for it. But I'm gonna try it out. So I was confused why I can't find some messages from the chat. I don't see D1s in my chat at all, but I haven't blocked anyone. I don't know what that means. GT says Hype B strikes again. Someone should do a montage of all the different ways COG. Don't do it to him. COG, man, they coming for you, my brother. They coming for you. Oh man. Too funny. Oh, as far as I know, look at you. I'll tell you, I figured it out one way. There's too many. But say Affleck. That's what I thought it said. Affleck. What the hell's going on? All right. Oh man, let's get out of here. So the Lenovo, I don't know, man. 2 hours ain't gonna do it. Even with fast charging, you know what? Nope. But if it played Madden well, you know what? To me, it's like the Lenovo. To me, to be truly honest, it's probably a little too late because even if it comes out, they're gonna run the mad competition with a Switch whenever this next Switch 2 comes out. And then on top of that, man, best believe next year we're going to hear rumblings of some form of Steam Deck 2. So, sorry, D1, but is there a way to see your messages again? All you can do is go back through the YouTube chat. That's probably why you don't see it. If you're watching it off Twitch, I think D1 is on YouTube. All right. quick little story. Nintendo's new employee retention rate is 98.8%. That's crazy. You know, that shows you that a lot of people are loyal to the company, and a lot of people must like the things that they're doing. So shout out to Nintendo if you're a worker there. I know that was like, if a kid asked me right now, what was my dream job? That wasn't the dream job to work for Nintendo one day. Excuse me. But, and the beat goes on. UK chart Hogwarts Legacy returns to number 1. Lego Star Wars climbed to number 2. Let's look at the UK charts. Of course, had Hogwarts Legacy number 1. Lego Star Wars Saga. Dang, that game, it must have been on sale. It's back to number 2. Mario Kart 8, number 3. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, number 4. Armored Core Fires of, is that Rubicon? How about that, Rubicon? There, number 5. Mortal Kombat 11 must have a sale. Number 6. Starfield Premium Edition upgrade. Ooh, we coming in number 7. That's pretty good. For it, you know, the premium edition is like $100. Oh no. Grand Theft Auto 5 number 8, Minecraft number 9, and FIFA 23 at number 10. Represent the UK over there in Basil YT land. Basil, are you picking up Hogwarts Legacy? That's a good question. Let's see. Speaking of Nintendo Live will be in Tokyo. Mark your calendars for January 20th and 21st, 2024, as Nintendo Live Tokyo is set to take place at the iconic Tokyo Big Sight. Now, this could be interesting, because I'm predicting if we don't get anything of a next-gen Switch for the September Direct, which I don't think we are, we're going to get something. It's going to be in January. It's definitely going to be in January. And then, because that January kind of really gets them set up for the rest of the year, you know, get your minds and your money prepared. And I think, you know what, probably around March or April, we'll get some form of direct that's going to say, hey, these are this is the final launch details. And then from there, we'll be picking it up at people's stores and heading out to your local GameStop to pick it up. Let's see. We'll go back to. She says, if it was a year ago or something. Yep, I'm on what? I was saying, he says, whatever Air 1S is more powerful than a Rogue Ally, and the size is a Switch Lite. It costs $1,000. Just saying, God, $1,000, man. That's a lot of money, man. Whew. On the Switch, I am okay. On the Switch, yeah. I think if I get it, it's gonna be on the Switch. I just, you know, I'm just more curious of how it looks. It's definitely not a day one pickup. It's definitely, you know, I will be paying attention to people's previews of that game. And unless, you know, at WB or, you know, y'all want to send your boy a copy, you know, I can preview it myself and give you some opinions on it. Bassett, oh, when is it coming to the Switch, bro? Captain C in the building. What's going on, Captain C? He says, if the next Nintendo console will be at least as good as a PS4 Pro, should their games have PS4 next-gen graphics at least? Imagine the next 3D looking close to the movie level, the high fidelity. This is the reason why, man. I believe, like, this next Switch is going to be, like, really, really good, man. I'm telling you, it's going to put a tighter squeeze on the rest of the market. And I think, you know what, man, it's going to probably force the Sonys and the Xbox to really consider a portable system. Because I'm telling you, that hybrid console, it's not going away. PC gaming is jumped on the bandwagon. They on the train. Now, Sony, if they try to be tough, they're gonna miss out. I'm telling you, if this thing is gonna be as good as the thing I think it's gonna be, it has good battery life. Watch out. That's all I'm saying. Watch out. Hey, Geeky back on the scene. Geeky said I had the ping. Oh, wow. Big timer. Sprinkle me. Golly. I just wish it had same OS as the Steam Deck. That is the issue, Geeky, that I have with the Rogue Ally. I was like, man, I just wish it had the same operating system. You know, I don't know why some of these systems, you know, and Valve was like, listen, hey, we want you to use our OS. Yes, well, they just, if the Rogue Ally would have used their OS from the Steam Deck, it'd have been great. But man, listen, it's a bad situation for me. GT says Bassett loves muddy texture games, cussing out his teammates and Dead by Daylight. Yeah, it'd be funny to watch his teammates set him up to get caught and killed. It'd be the funniest. Yeah, Gigi, how do you like it? How do you like it? How does it feel? That's what he says. If I'm playing better on a Switch than these PC DVD players, I have a right to. Yeah, you're right. You do have a right to. I second that emotion. I think people are overhyping the next Switch. Well, I'm gonna say people overhyped the first Switch, and it proved to be quite accurate. I'm telling you, listen, I think what you're not giving that portable aspect as much credit. I don't tell you. I think Nintendo made a master move by pulling everybody together and from their portable and their home division and bringing them all under one house to make these games. I think, you know, overhyping it, you know, that's one of the things, you know, we'll sit back and watch. But to me, if it's as powerful as a PS4, I don't even say PS4 Pro. It's as powerful as a PS4, and especially with the upscaling technology, man, they're gonna be set. They're gonna be all right. Hey, champ, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. D1 says, I swear, it's a new PC handheld announced every 2 weeks, almost getting annoying. Yeah, it's gonna be worse. I just think, like, you know what, it's going to get worse. These companies, their turnover rate in the PC market is so much higher than on the console market. So you know what, it could be tons of them every year. But until someone nails down a UI that works well with Windows, they can hang it up. They can keep coming out with them. I know for sure I would not buy another one until I find one that their UI is solid. I'll pick up the next Steam Deck will get bought for sure. The next Steam Deck would definitely get bought, but that's about it, buddy. Oh, you know, I got to get Captain C and my son Tyler on the board. So Captain C and Tyler. All right, well, to 21 people. Don't forget, people, if you're on YouTube, to get your vote on. And the question of the night is, which character would you like to see in a Fighter Pass 3 if Nintendo decides to go that direction? Of course, we have Master Chief, Goku, Scorpion, and Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot has dropped down 3 points, down to 39%. Scorpion is at 22%. So is Master Chief. Goku dropped to the 4th spot with 17%. Golly, Geeky said, I don't use it. Geeky, do you use your Steam Deck? That's the question. I need to owner here answer to that one. Do you use your Steam Deck? Hey, Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Steven just said, you should put a video out on yes. Yeah, you do. You listen on YouTube. Captain C says, or Splatoon in high fidelity, the hair textures blended in with the ink. Listen, that'll be listen. Just imagine doing team battle Splatoon Royale, Fortnite style. The whole team drops in. Bop, 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 bop. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Geek says 90% of the time I play games on my Switch Lite and iPad Mini. Listen, I'm gonna tell you again. That iPad Mini is a beast, man. I use it now for my photography. So like now, I can be able to I can take somebody's picture and have it come right to my iPad. I can edit it real quick and send it off to them. It is a game changer. But man, an iPad Mini, Apple's event is Apple's event next week or is it this week? What's the day today? It's the 4th. So it's next week. Man, I hope they kind of sneak an iPad Mini announcement in there. I gotta lie. I want me the iPad. I like my iPad Mini, but if any iPad that I would definitely update, I would want the better version of it. It would be an iPad Mini. But I like the iPad Mini I got, but I would definitely upgrade that bad boy. Geek says I charge the Steam Deck like once a month and play like a few games that are on the Switch yet. Yeah, listen. It's just my sports machine. I will play certain other games, but the majority of the time, I think most of my play right now has been on the. I have been playing my PS5 a lot more, but I'm still playing Pac-Man 99 because that's getting ready to end soon. GT says, I think they are overhyping the Switch when it comes to the power aspect. Okay, I get you. I don't think you are going to see the anime movie Mario movie on the Switch 2 unless they put it on a cartridge to watch, or they're going to. I believe Mike Odyssey. Shout out to Mike Odyssey. I give him his due when he put something out there that I haven't seen before. He discovered this patent one of his recent videos that kind of showcases and kind of gives you the idea of Nintendo having their own kind of like service. That and I think that's probably right, because I think at the end of the day, Nintendo wants to control the whole ecosystem. So think about it: if they do some live action, or they do some or do a weekly show, it would be dope to have that thing on your system. It will be a dope if they added that a part of Nintendo Online. That would be dope. I'd be all in favor of that. And I think Nintendo's heading that direction. But graphics wise, I don't think it would take a whole lot, to make that kind of jump to do the things I would want to see happen. I don't think we need extremely to have a PS4 Pro. I think would give Nintendo games enough power to run at 60 frames per second and give us a tad bit better graphics. It don't need to be life changing. It don't need to be it don't need to be shattered. But if they somehow, some way figure out how to get Final Fantasy 7 remake running on the Switch without any hiccups, then that thing is a beast. If they can do that. So the latest rumor says that, hey, I don't say if it's true. I don't think it's true. But if it is true, and they get that bad boy running with no problem, according to that leaker, then that bad boy has got to be as powerful as a PS4 Pro, and that will be something in a handheld device. I wonder, do anybody know how powerful the Rogue Ally is compared to a PS4 Pro? I wonder that. Captain C said, you think that the reason they haven't released a new F-Zero, Metroid, or Star Fox is because the Switch is sort of experimental phase with how far they can push the portable aspect of a console? You know what? I think FSR gave the Switch, a little boost of life, the extended, the fidelity of the game. You can definitely tell like games coming out on the Switch now is a little bit sharper and things of that nature. But to answer your question, I think the pandemic probably had a lot more to do, especially with like F-Zero and Metroid, than anything else. I think we would have had a Pro, and we probably would have got. I think we probably would have got to 2025 before we got a new system. If we would have got a Pro if a Pro would have came out when the OLED would have came out, I think we probably could have pushed the envelope and said 2025 before we got a new system. But I think not having that Pro out kind of like put a dip in those decisions. And so F-Zero is just a byproduct of Mario Kart 8 still selling like gangbusters, man. You know what? Even, I said, think about it. I think Mario Kart 8 got to be like almost a 10-year-old game. And I think even older than that. And that bad boy sold like almost 4 million this last quarter. So you got a racing game that continues to sell like that. It's like they can wait till it die down and then drop a F-Zero. Now Star Fox, I don't know. That's a catchy one because you would have think like Star Fox would have made it somehow, some way to this generation of Switch, and it did not. So even a port of Star Fox from the Wii U would have been suffice, but nothing. I would like for that to happen though. You know what? To me, they should port Star Fox Zero over to the Switch in these late years and get the sales it should have got on the Wii U. Good question though. CMG says, all because of the Switch, we now have the Steam Deck, whatever that one is, and 2 Chinese knockoffs. As we wrote, Alley is now up and coming. Lenovo Legions Go. Yeah, I think because that's so Gorilla Tactic to get you bang bang Lenovo gang. Oh man, too funny. All right, we got 22 people on the board. See, Cool Breezy is taking it easy. He said, love my Steam Deck. It's my go-to gaming device. Or Xbox some games. Oh, man. If next Steam Deck has to fix the issue with the anti-cheat, that's one. They got to somehow, some way get Game Pass on the next Steam Deck. They do those 2 things, and I won't have to buy no other handheld. See, D1 says, we need Microsoft to slim down Windows and make it more compatible for handheld gaming, but that won't happen until Microsoft drops a device. You know what, man? If the plan for Microsoft they have a plan to not drop another device, I think that goes into their best interest to do that. Once again, that's like the same thing we were talking about earlier with Nintendo. Like, why won't Nintendo, help their third parties make their games run as best as they can on the system? Why won't they do that? To me, that's a no-brainer. That should be a part of their strategy. Jesus, you don't need to read D1's messages. Oh man, boy, it's too funny. Geek says, my mom plays Dreamlight Valley on the Logitech G Cloud device. I forgot about that thing. You know what? Another system I would like to have checked out, but once again, that whole cloud thing. Right, legit forgot about the Logitech handheld. Yeah, I forgot about that bad boy. Oh yeah, Gaming Dad. It's Father's Day last Sunday here in Australia, so happy Father's Day. All right, man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I take all the blessings I can on them days. All right, let's get off of here real quick. Let's says okay, see, I brought this story up not because of the story. The story didn't listen. This story right here didn't too much bother me as much. It's one thing I hope y'all been paying attention to. Have y'all noticed the level of pettiness between RGT85 and Switch Force? And to me, it's more Switch Force. You know what? Every time RGT makes a video, Switch Force does something with a small, slight subliminal dig. And like, I'm paying attention to it. And I know if I'm paying attention to it, RGT85 got to be paying attention to it. I just think Switch Force is being really petty. He just, like, they go back and forth like, you know, like they're the gods. Like, or like, you know, I don't see why it's important these other YouTubers make these. Like, man, everybody got an opinion. You know, it's okay. That's what it's called. You know, you go in there to listen to their opinion because you value what they say. And that be it. But I'm not going on here talking about, you know, they shouldn't say this. I just think that is. I hope I ain't sounding, you know, hypocritical myself, but it is. And you know what? This just rubs me the wrong way. Like, you know, if you're gonna say something, I'm from that environment. If you're gonna say something, say it. I ain't trying to hide around it, dip around the back, saying subliminal. If you gonna have something to say, man, say it. Every time I watch the videos, I was like, man, I don't want to hear that, man. Just stick to the news, man. Just stick to the news. What y'all thoughts on that? Man, am I going crazy? I mean, because, you know, everyone try to make a big deal out of this Phil Spencer. And hey, you know what? Anytime you got a CEO of one of your competitors coming out and showing you some love, you know what? I know those kind of relationships tend to have a profound effect, and it could lead to something great. So, you know, I think it's a win-win for Nintendo and Xbox for these things to happen. Is it a big deal? No. So why aren't I an option in the voting? I can only have 4 spots. That was the issue. But welcome, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Listen, let me get you on the board real quick. We are currently at 22 now, 23 people. As you jump onto the stream, I give out a free Nintendo eShop card at the end of the stream every night. And by you coming on tonight and saying, why aren't you an option? You are just now been entered on the board. Let's see how once I get my typing together. He said I'm offended. Oh man, don't be offended. Don't be offended. Let's see. Go back up here for a minute. Captain C says, wish the next Metroid Prime. It said, wish for the next Metroid Prime game. You know what, man? I think it will probably be if everything runs out right, if Nintendo has a new system, it's either going to launch with the system or it'll be the Christmas game next year. I don't think we have much longer. And I kind of hope they I really hope this next Direct they shadow drop Metroid Prime 2. D1 says, GT, just know I'm right. He just wants everyone to be on Steam OS. Nuts. Dave WC back. He says, GT says, don't think Microsoft cares. They're making money off these Windows handheld, regardless of how garbage the Windows OS is. If they came out with a handheld, they'll kill all the others and still make money. I agree. If Microsoft just got together and said, listen, we dropping a handheld, a gaming handheld for Game Pass Ultimate that can take your Steam app and your Epic app and put it onto the same system, they would kill everybody. They would kill Valve. You know, Valve wouldn't get killed. You know, their handheld would get killed because that would be one that everyone would have. That will be it. Giga says Logitech needed to bring their device price down by at least $100. It was too expensive for cloud-based, and you need membership. Oh, yep. See, they're trying to sell you and try to get you at the same time. Said. UK says, but hello. I'm offended. I told you about RGT being a hater. But you know what? They both hating right now. Like, they both hating on one another. It's almost like a little cat fight. They kind of like slowly throw subliminal messages at each other every video. It's like, all right, man, listen, why don't y'all just go ahead and fight? Just go ahead and say, hey, listen, we're going to fight. We're going to meet up here in some city. I'll meet you at the park, and I'll beat the blue off your head. That's what I would say. Like, man, you want to fight? Let's go. Get it over with. What would be cool if MP went with the alien route and had Metro Prime went with the aliens route and had Samus ship be the main hub, like in Mario Galaxy with their soldiers, and Samus has her own Newt Young. Oh, okay. What I really want for Metroid, I really want Metroid Prime Hunters. I just want that to be a mode in Metroid Prime 4. Give me Metroid Prime Hunters, the multiplayer, and buddy, you got something in. It's because it continues to go into our ship and to launch different parts of the planet for each area. Oh, listen, that would be dope. I like that concept. GT says drama sells. Make a video about a gap between Doc Drake's team and Kid Subs. Oh, what it do, bruh? Talking to town. Ooh, nah, I wouldn't disrespect that brother like that. Boy. GT, man, you listen, man, you are hilarious. Captain C said, and Samus will go to Zero Suit Samus in the Hun area, walking all slow like Batman in Arkham Knight. Oh, man. D1 says Windows 11 has been dropping down to 5G, but in the Azula PC stick, and PC manufacturers have made it work with touch screen laptops. There's no reason why Microsoft can't optimize Windows for handheld. They gotta see it's a reason for it. They're going to me, it's an obvious reason, but you know what, man? Once again, we down here, we just peasants compared to people that make the decisions at the top. Captain C says they should go outside and fight like the arcade game, Urban Champions. They should, man. I just get tired of it, man. So so they both had their own opinions on this particular story. I didn't think it was worth at the time, but you could tell like when it's not a lot of news going on that they'll talk about anything. You know what? We didn't get to talk about Super Mario's Direct, and the game looks really, really good, man. You know what? One of the things that RGT didn't like about the game, I thought was like pretty dope. And like I don't know how to plan it for so long. I would want to continue to hear those flowers talk, but the stuff the flowers were saying, I thought was pretty entertaining. So, right now, I want the flowers to keep talking to me. I'm okay with that, because how many Mario games you had would have had saying people talking to you. All of the times it's been like little noises. So I'm in favor of the chit chat. I'm in favor of it. The gameplay looks super difficult. It don't look like something that's gonna be you're gonna get in it and breeze through. It's not gonna be like Super Mario Brothers U. I think this game gonna be way harder than that. But I can't wait. Day one, pick up. Come out the same day as Spider-Man. Now, I hope GameStop does a midnight release. I know for sure they'll probably do a 9 o'clock release for Spider-Man for sure. But you know, Nintendo and their releases, they like their stuff. They're gonna be midnight. It's gonna be midnight. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that turns out. And I think they're doing a midnight release for 2K. I need to find that out because that's this week. Mortal Kombat is this week, boy. That's a lot of money. CMG says, that's why I just stay with the content on my channel. Also, stay in my lane. Stay in my land. I'm assuming you say meant to say lane. He said, hold on. He said, nah, CMG, I need to see you drop a diss video. Gave me that with the shades. Don't do it, man. Don't fall into temptation. Damn, that crazy RGT versus Switch Force. Damn, that's rough. It is, man. Listen, ever since they had that one little spat, you know, they be like on the sly. Like, man, RGT, man, just light you a cigarette and go beat him up. And you know what? I like Switch Force. You know what I'm saying? He reps my Detroit Lions. I just wish sometimes he kind of just stick with the news, you know. Nope, I'm a peaceful guy. See, that's what I'm talking about. See? GT out there starting stuff. Don't forget get people to get your vote on if you have not voted on YouTube. All right. Let's so overall that direct was, even though it was 15 minutes, I think it was worth it. I think the worst part of it was this red Nintendo Switch. I just think it's like we've seen this before. Will this sell? They might mess around and get 1 million people to buy this stupid. I won't say stupid. They'll get 1 million people to buy this Switch. You know, it'll be a hot commodity toward Christmas. You know, you see Mario, you see this red Switch is different than everybody else. People are gonna buy it. I'm not gonna say that. I think they could have done so much more. When you look at like the Splatoon OLED, it's just such a beautiful device. They could have did so much more than what they did with this one here. That's why it's disappointing. But it's gonna sell. This right here is gonna sell. D1 says controversy sells. Look at Keke Palmer. You right. You absolutely right. RGT is a New York guy. Link him to this video and drop the timestamp. He'll handle the rest. Yeah, you know, I thought about like this shooting him like a tweet, like, man, listen, why your boy keeps shooting these shots at you? But you know, listen, I ain't trying to start nothing. Captain C said dropping a diss track on the feud. GT said, I await the unbox of the red Switch on this channel. The only way that red Switch will come through this here channel, buddy, if you donate the money to go buy it. I will unbox it, but it's not happening. The only way I would get that Switch, my current Switch OLED would have to break. If my Switch Lite would break right now, I would buy another one. But I'm not saying I want it broken. Really, I never knew that Gorilla Tactics, but he lives in North Carolina, I think. Yeah, he does live in North Carolina. All right. But yeah, I don't think he's a New York. I think he's a Jersey. He might be a Jersey kid. Is he a Jersey or New York kid? He 1 and 2. He talks about his roots. All right. My bad. Get out of here. Do. You know, that Mario song from Super Mario Wonders, man, that song has been in my head. I wonder, can I buy that song? I kind of like it. USRB has rated Beyond Good and Evil 20th anniversary. So Beyond Good and Evil 20th anniversary has received an everyone 10+ rating. It says coming to all current formats, including the Nintendo Switch family of systems. I never did play this one. I never did play Beyond Good and Evil. Once again, I think this is a little too. This is a too little, too late. This game probably would have sold like crazy 3 years ago. But I think at this stage in the game, they waited too long to drop this here. This game should have been dropped a long time ago. This game should have dropped during the pandemic, and it would have sold really well. But they waited too late. Too late. Yeah. You know what? Another game I can't. You know what? After like October, it's not really another game I'm looking forward to until January, because Prince of Persia comes out in January. I mean, that's another day one. Day one pickup. I had a couple good ones. You got. Well, I got a couple games next year, but the Prince of Persia is definitely on my list, and Plunky Squire is another one. First of all, man, shout out to Deion Sanders. I know this ain't video game related, but shout out to them Colorado. You know, they don't got to play by Michigan Wolverines, so you know I'm really low key rooting for them. I mean, listen, that was a. If you get a chance, man, the highlights from that football game is definitely well worth watching. Cause that was a good game. Like, if you just watch the 10-minute highlights, you'd be like, man, you feel like you watched the whole game. That was a good game. So shout out to Deion Sanders in Colorado. I'm glad I don't have to play him. I'm glad they don't have to come play Michigan. So I'm pretty sure he is a New York guy. He talks about the Knicks and wore merch before. Maybe he's just a Knicks fan. Don't know why anyone would be a fan of that team. I digress. Oh, man. Oh, man. It says, I have him on Facebook. Captain C says, first off, drop your Switch and the VIPs. First off, drop the Switch and the vids you made. Mario Kart, we ride. I mean, quick with game. Oh, my goodness, man. That's funny. You claim to be a player, but your wife. Listen, I'm going to go back and say it again. Hit 'Em Up was a great diss song. But number one all time is No Vaseline. Ice Cube. I'm just saying. GC says, Gaming Dad needs to start dropping more videos like that homeless guy dropping his pants on Steve. Oh, my goodness. I mean, COG has him on Facebook. That means that this video is coming. Oh, man. Tell you, man, listen. Guerrilla Tactics, man, listen. This is what happens, man, when you grow up and you don't got no kids. That's funny. I mean, that is quite hilarious, man. So how do you like a YouTube chat comment? Right, listen, that is classic. First off, drop your Switch in the vids you made. Mario Kart will be right. Come equipped with game. You're right, man. That's man. That's legendary, man. That is Captain C, man. We salute you. You just imagine Pop coming on, you know, first off. Oh man, that was funny. All right. Oh man, y'all funny, boy. Let's see. Spyro Reignited Trilogy has sold through 10 million units worldwide. Don't get me wrong, Spyro was that Spyro. It was decent, but man, it wasn't like, oh my god, I had to play that game. I was like, I don't know about this one. This is why I can't have kids. I'll be embarrassed enough on the regular. No woman would ever put up with me. Unless you listen, the key is you gotta find you one who got the similar thought pattern as you. If you find one that got the similar thought pattern, it's a win. That's what I had to find one that was a little different than my crazy. But we know when it comes to embarrassing our kids, we don't care. Well, we make it do what it do. We funny. So that's all you need. You just gotta find you one that's hilarious. It's like you be good. First off, drop your switch in the vids you made. My cart when we ride coming quick with game. Man, that's a shirt. That's a shirt. Man, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Listen, I gotta put this one. I gotta write this one down. Hold on, man. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. First off, comma, drop your switch and the vids you made. I got to get this one down. Mario Kart. Oh, man, I'm set up. Mario Kart, when we ride, comma, come equipped with game. That's a shirt, dog. That's a shirt. I gotta get that. I'm determined. I gotta get that made. I gotta think like maybe I can get maybe like a GTA shirt. Or maybe I get like a get a picture of Switch Force or something. Oh man. It said put Donkey Kong in a leather vest and bandana on a cart with that verse in a chat bubble. Listen, that would be so dark. Listen, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get all. I gotta get that all on the shirt. That was dope. That was dope. D1, don't mean to pry or discuss this excessively, but I simply wanted to ask if you blocked me or not. If intentional, I don't want to pry to why. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Maybe you get some age restrictions or something. I don't know. I can't tell you. All right. Let me see if I got any more other little tidbits of news. Anyone's picking up this Xbox launch 1 terabyte Carbon Black Series S? I'm not. I think every one of my kids got some form of Xbox something. If not an Xbox One, I know my daughter got an Xbox Series S. My other son got a Series S. So I don't think no one needs another series of consoles. But you know what? He says the latest console boasts the same next generation speed and performance as its 512 by camera. So the only difference is the hard drive is up to a terabyte. Do you buy another console or do you just buy the memory card? I just buy the memory card. Ain't no difference. But if you just like didn't have an Xbox and needed one for this year, this would be a good pickup. I'm trying to think. When does this launch? Retail for $350. but has no date. Nope. No date. Hold on one second. My bad, good people. I had to speak to my son about his studying habits. Nah, ain't the Series X like $100 more? Yeah. Yep. 150 more. Yep. You probably get it on sale for about 100 more. You're right. Definitely a better console. I think the reason why my son my oldest son has a Series S as well. He bought one because it was just portable enough for him to take to work. Son of Mike J, I'm only on YouTube. If you're blocked, it may be because you spam a chat in the past. I usually block those people. Oh, I don't think so. Well, he better get on the studying. Yeah, listen, man. I'm trying my best, listen, to help he's doing really, really well in his grades, but typically, you know what, he will forget that he has school, and he'll get so caught up, dealing with his girlfriend, things of that nature, that he just loses his mind and forgets something. All of a sudden, he be having an F on his report card, and then we take everything from him. Like, you get tired of that same cycle. It's like, man, listen, you're doing really well right now. He pretty much got all A's right now. He got a quiz tomorrow. I just want him to stay on top of it so he can see how it feels to just stay on top of his grades and don't have to always, turn it around in the end. Imagine your pops being a teacher and you fail the test. Oh, man. I'm glad that none of my kids have come through my classroom as students, because that would be something. That would be something for them. 8-bit though Nintendo 64 controller mod kit a better buy than Nintendo Switch online pad? Let's see what it looks like. Oh, so you can pretty much, they give you all the pieces, you can pretty much snap it together. I mean, it might be. You can get the Rumble pack. I wonder how much is this kit? Let's see. $40, $39.99. To put your own Switch together. Let me go back. Save stories. I don't know. The cheeks make a young man weak. I've been there. You're right. He'd be like, remember that old song with that one group with MC Hammer, 357? 3, 5, Juicy, got him crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, Juicy. Okay, all right, my bad. D1, just unblock him. Peer pressure. Y'all crazy. I said, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how either. I haven't had to block anybody, even though I've been kind of close. SOC know how, but is SOC here? Nay. Hope you're doing all right though. All right. So get yourself a Nintendo 64 controller mod for $40 from 8-bit though. Nintendo looks to be updating its Smash Brothers amiibo packaging. Is it just, you know what? See, the issue was like, it's not just the packaging. Like they're getting like, you know, they're making more amiibos. So the question would be like, you know, but why? You know, Smash Brothers kind of died down. This goes back to the title of the show today. That's why I believe that there's a possibility, like, you know, what is the easiest way for Nintendo to make money? Well, it's the easy way just to make another Fighters Pass. It's probably dirt easy. They probably say, hey, let's come out and make another Fighters Pass. And then you know what? Next year, when we launch this Switch, we're going to resell them Smash Brothers with higher fidelity, better, you know, it's going to run better. It's going to have everything in one. We're going to call it the Ultimate Collection. It's going to have all 3 Fighter Passes, and then we'll give them another one. That's a great way to, one, they can sell them a Fighters Pass now for Christmas. We'll be super live. Everybody will be about that. Then come out next year sometime. You know what? You drop ARMS 2. ARMS 2 does well. In the ARMS 2, you bring Smash Brothers right back in that bad boy. You call it the Ultimate Collection with all the characters in it, and then call it a day. And people will rebuy it in the droves. Hope he gets fired as a mod. He won't find out until next year. GT says you go to settings, community, hidden users to unblock D1. All right. We all learned a lesson tonight. That Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite amiibos. I just think about all the amiibos I've bought. Like, yeah, man, I don't know if I was a very good steward with my money. Let's see. We talked about all of that. And we talked about this earlier. And just for a little bit. And we're probably going to end the show on this here. This Nintendo Switch 2 runs Final Fantasy Remake like a PS5 game, claims Insider. And just hypothetically, you know what? This will be a dope game at launch. If you want a really dope third-party game, you get this system and it has this at launch with some form of Metroid Prime 4. You know, I think this launch of this new system doesn't need a bunch of Nintendo games to launch with it. It just needs 1 or 2, but it needs a ton of third party. And I think it's going to have it. I think it's going to have a ton of third party that's going to be ready to go. I don't care if it's remasters or remakes. I think it's going to be on and popping. That's why I really, really hope this system drops before June or right in the beginning of June, because hopefully around July we get in NCAA football and it's on the Switch, buddy. Oh, Lord. I'll be all about that. That's what I want to see. So can we talk about Final Fantasy 16 coming to PC and how I will finish the game before Gaming Tag? You probably will, but that's not the bet though. I got a whole probably another 8. I got about 8 months, 8 or 9. I got about 8 or 9 months before I have to finish. But you probably will finish it before me. But if it comes to PC, yes. Am I buying it? No, because I have issues with it running sometimes on my PS5. So I can imagine it running it on the Steam Deck. It probably melt that thing right in my hands. I keep seeing that Banjo animated game. I don't know anything about it, but it seems popular. You know, the original Banjo was pretty good. I still like Super Mario 64 a little bit better. It mechanically it was probably a better game, but I just enjoy Mario. Was just like it just I don't know what it is. It's something about it. It's like shooting cameras. You know, I like Fuji. Don't take the absolute best pictures. They're just a fun camera to use. Like I have a Sony. I'm getting ready to buy another Sony. I have a Leica, but it's something about shooting with that Fuji. There's something about it. I don't know. That's how I feel about playing things on PlayStation compared to playing on Switch. All right. The GT that YouTube community path you gave does not exist. So if this is true, if this comes out, if Nintendo comes out and they have, I hope, some form of AR. I don't want them to have VR. To me is dead in the water. I think Sony, at the end of the day, Sony's going to lose a lot of money. Once again, a system that they had one major design flaw. You had to tie it to a PS5. If that thing was a standalone VR system, it would have sold a whole lot better than what it sells. But the mere fact you got to tie that thing down, like, you know what? Why buy that when I can just buy me an Oculus and take it anywhere I want to go? To me, that was the stroke of genius. And they should have definitely thought about that when they made the PlayStation VR. I think that was probably the deadliest mistake they could have made, because it's, once again, it's another companion. It'll probably sell a couple million, but it won't be gangbusters. It'll probably sell better than the original PSVR, because I think the original PSVR sold about 2 million. So this system it'll probably sell 2, 3, maybe even 4 million, maybe even 5, We'll say 5, but it won't sell no more than that. So I would definitely, if it was just a standalone system, it probably sold 15, 20 million. But it's not. I thought about buying one just for the TV experience, but now since Apple's headset is coming out, ooh-wee, and I'm thinking about getting one too. And I've been saving. See, VR is greater than the new AR now. Yeah, I think AR is going to end up being a better experience. That's what the African and YouTube video I watched told me. Why would he lie to me such? GT man, you're a butthole. Why would he lie to me? Understanding some privacy and history. Scroll down and click on block channels, according to Google. Oh no! Listen, so it would be nice. I hope this is one of those rumors that I hope that is true. I hope that we get a system that is as powerful as a PS4. As a PS4 Pro, great. I think we'd take it. Just give me the battery life to match it. That's the only thing about it. Like you can get the powerful system, but if you don't get the battery life to match it, they're gonna have an issue. I would be crazily disappointed if Nintendo came out and said, "Hey, you know what? Our new system only gives you 2 hours of battery life." I'll be probably more devastated. I want the battery life even more than I want the graphical upgrade. So we'll see, man. I think whatever the technology they're using to have fast charging with the Switch, with these systems, I hope that makes its way to the Switch too. Definitely some fast charging, but I don't know. It's one of them things, man. We got to sit back and wait to see. Bigger cartridges. Well, I think we kind of seen that one coming too. Bigger cartridges, I think is a must. As long as the backwards compatible, then you got a smooth transition. Don't let this bad boy be not backwards compatible. Boy, they're gonna tear the club up. All right, good people. Listen, it's about that time. It's 10:37. Let's go ahead and switch gears. And we got 23 people on the wheels of steel. If you want to get on here again, feel free. You want your family to get on, feel free. Jump on real quick. You know what to do? I'm going to give you about 5 good, I won't say 5 minutes. Let me take me a little drink. Speaking of drinks, I saw this TikTok, and the guy went and got him some Simply lemonade. If you ever had Simply lemonade, super good. They sell in the store. So and he took a pack of Kool-Aid and poured it in there. So I was like, ooh, I saw it. I was like, I'm going to try it. And I can successfully say that it is a winner. Oh man, we on our third color. Now the first color we did was I did the purple Kool-Aid with the lemonade. We used to have it all the time when I was a kid. I wanted to try to see how it was, and chef kiss, it was delicious. My family, we loved it. So we said, all right, let's try another. So we tried the blueberry Kool-Aid mixed with the lemonade. Super good, but you know what? It still wasn't as good as the purple. Purple was number one. Then today, we tried the tropical punch. Woo-wee! That tropical punch mixed with that simple lemonade is absolutely for real, for real. Chicken Soup says, looks like YouTube might be broken then. Cynthia said, I got to try that out. Man, listen. When I say good, I mean good. It is delicious. Who is Chicken Soup? I didn't know who you are, Chicken Soup. With no noodles. Chicken Soup said, but can you hear? I can't. Steven said, I can't see D1 here. I don't know what's going on. Got to be there to be there in the morning when you say hello to the world. He is Sonic. Do not add him. All right, good people, listen. We got 24 on the wheel. Chicken Soup made it in. Who is Chicken Soup? Chicken Soup is an alternate account for who? Who is the alternate account? Chicken Soup. I need to know if you win Chicken Soup. D1. What? Yeah. All right, good people. Listen, let's go ahead and get started. You know how we do. Get myself together. First of all, man, give everybody a hand clap. Great. D1 says it's not me. Who is Chicken Soup? Chicken Soup equals Sonic, but third entry. Sonic, you can only be on here twice. Don't cheat the scheme. Now you get 2 entries. You gotta be on Twitch. Well, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna leave it on there. Why not? Chicken noodle soup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, let's go ahead and get it started. See, when you're sarcastic all the time and drop the truth in a moment of seriousness, no one believes you. All right, good people, listen. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, who will be first? 24 on the wheels. Let's see who is first to get off the wheels of steel. It looks like it's gonna be Jazz Samurai. He was in here earlier, but he came out early, so he the first one to get off. Thank you, Google. Let's keep it rolling. We're down to 23. Jordan is prime, and it looks like it's gonna be. Dang, Jazz Samurai went back to back. Jazz Samurai, you off the board completely, man. 2 spins. All right, who's up next? Who will be our first loser of the night? All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Holly Pinky, man, she was in here early. She jumped in. She a vet. She been with me since day one. Shout out to Holly. But Holly, you are our first loser.
You lose.
All right. Keep the wheel spinning. Like Geeky said, it's wheel time. Time for the wheel. Steve M, man. First of all, Steve M, man, thanks, man. Listen, for going out to having a good time, man. Shooting us some pictures, man. We appreciate all that you do for the channel, man. Thanks. Steve M, you out of here, brother. D1 says, bruh, what is going on with my name today? I don't know. I don't know. Let me do this for you. Oh, man. Cool breeze. And as requested, what did the sheep say? What did the sheep say? Uh-oh. J-Dub. What did the sheep say? Here it come. He goes down deep on that one. Down deep. All right. We're down to 18 people, ladies and gentlemen. Who's up next to catch all of it? My brother. It's getting close, but like it's gonna be CMG. Please exit that. CMG, ladies and gentlemen, is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You and your Knicks. Out of here. Supersonic Mockingjay. You out of here.
You are out of here.
Let's see. D1 says, for your information, I don't see any unblocking toggle in YouTube. Must be a Google account level change. I don't know. That's a new one. Your Obama is my savior. Did you do one early? What you mean? I don't understand that question. Did you do one earlier? No, I didn't do a stream. This is my first stream of today. Sonic Knuckletail says, I like the sheet sound effect, but I question when to ask for it because I'm often the one who gets selected. Yeah, we started. Hold on. See, we started off with 24, and now we're down to 16. This is the final 16. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and hit the spin real quick. See who's up next to catch the flex. And it will be Cool Breeze on Twitch. But you out of here, Cool Breezy. Taking it easy for Sheezy. Good night. Get some ZZs. First off, drop your switch and the click you claim. D1. Oh, my brother from another mother. You out of here. But D1 is on here twice as nice. Courtesy of Chicken Noodle Soup. Chicken Noodle Soup. All right. Let's see. I think he's asking about the wheel. Yeah, I figured it out. Your mama said the wheel. The boots. Now see why the consoles for the players come on with it when the PlayStation Portable. Got to see with the bars. You know what, GT? I'll take it. Just make it anti-hero though, like Red Hood or Venom. Me twice as nice. What? Yeah, you Supersonic Mockingjay gave you his second entry as chicken soup. He donated it up here in the chat. All right, we're down to 14 people. 14 people, ladies and gentlemen. 14. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be Captain C.
You are out of here.
Peace out, my brother. We'll see you next week. Same time, same bad station. Who's up next to keep it rolling? And it looks like newcomer, you Knuckles, Uganda. You say Ugandan Knuckles. You out of here. Peace out. All right. We're down to 12 people, ladies and gentlemen. 12 people. Oh, not geeky.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get
Nothing. You lose. Good day, ma'am.
sir.
Good day, ma'am. Mr. Geeky Chick is off the board, ladies and gentlemen. D1 says, pass it to the new guy. All right, pass it to your mama. So your mama, if D1 if Chicken Noodle Soup wins tonight, you'll get the winnings. Captain C says, I'm out. We're down to 11. We're down to 11. Who would it be but Bastard YT?
Better luck next time. Slug heads.
All right, Bastard YT is off the board. We're down to 10. Who's up for the win? And tonight's winner will be, you know I love tonight's winner. Oh, newcomer. Yo Obama is my savior is our winner tonight, but you know how we do.
Psych!
Better luck next time. Slug heads.
But Yo Obama, my savior, you still have another chance to win. You've been donated the chicken noodle soup selection that's on the board towards the bottom. So we'll keep it moving and groove. We're down to 9. But is she fine? Drinking that glass of wine. Not him. Guerrilla Tactics is off the board.
You lose.
Peace out, my brother. Peace out. All right. I thought, okay, we're down to 8. We're down to 8. Who's up next for the date? And it will be Sonic Knuckle Tails is out of here. We're down to number 7, the number of completion. Let's keep it rolling and strolling. Who's up next? Catch the flex. Ooh, coming close. But it's GT is out of here. Dun. All right. Let's see. It's all there black and white. Well, she likes pink, so she flipped the wheel. GT going back to back. Watch your mouth. Oh, man. Only 3 and 5 of us put a second entry consistently on Twitch. If Gaming Dad wins, I'm giving it to the newcomer. That's why we changed last week, ain't it? Oh, it's so funny. I'm still going to see in the cinemas that shows the OG format that Nolan did it. Okay, so I'm a winner. That's way. Yes, right. Absolutely. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. You win. We're down to 6. Who's going to be left in the mix? Playing these tricks. But it won't be Ruben. He is out of here. We're down to 5. Who is left to be alive? You know, I don't go for that jive. It will be your boy Gaming Dad is off of the board. Please exit left, Gaming Dad. We're down to our final 4, ladies and gentlemen. Final 4. I have my son Joseph is still on the board, and my son Tyler. Could it be a Joseph and brother fight? We don't know. Joy-Con Boys is in the building in the final 4, and Chicken Noodle Soup, a.k.a. Yobama, is on the scene. But it can only be one winner, so let's see who the next 2 off the board. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Who's up next? It looks like it's going to be them Joy-Con Boys.
You are out of here.
Joy-Con Boys is off the board. It's down to 3. Who would it be? We got to see. Uh-oh. It's getting close. my son, Joseph.
You are out of here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The last round. We got Joe Obama, a.k.a. Chicken Noodle Soup Tonight, in the final round with my son, Tyler. Who would it be? It just can't be me. Nick Cannon. We need Nick Cannon out here. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Cannon plays our drums for us. Nick, hit the drums. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you go, here you go. Our winner tonight will be Chicken Noodle Soup, a.k.a. Joe Obama, is our loser tonight. Our winners, my son Tyler came through with the dub. Joe Obama, maybe he was close, but no cigars. Kids, give it up for Tyler. He said, yo, let this entry that soup that a soup that shouldn't even be on the wheel rigged. Congrats. D1 says, I have a Twitch account, but I haven't used it since that Joe Rogan platform changed. He said, GT, man, smart brother. You're a bad mother. He said that you got a new entry has only one. Had one. Okay, got you. Your Obama is your mama has had 5 chances to win. He did. He did have a lot of chances to win, but you know, it's close. He came close, man. He almost had it. Good people, you know how I like to end my stream. Those of you who are new to the channel, man, I always like to pray for those who come in chance to watch it because I think it's important. God has allowed me to have this opportunity to have this platform, and he's allowed me to meet some really, really great people on the stream. I hope you come back, man. This is really a non-toxic environment, man. We just have a good time, talk about some games, and move forward. And we all agree sometimes to disagree. Sometimes our things, so we don't be on the same point. But, you know, we enjoy one another's company. And we do this every Monday night. So feel free, man, to come on back and holler at us. Joe Obama, man, we enjoyed you tonight. This is your boy, Gave Me That. So let me get my prayer real quick. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask and pray, Lord, that you bless the listeners on this channel. I pray, Lord, that your spirit be with them. I pray that you bless their comings and going, that you bless them this upcoming week, that you bless their finances, Lord, that you bless them spiritually, emotionally, and financially. I pray, Lord, that you deliver them from evil and keep all evildoers away from them. Protect them on their jobs, protect them out there in the streets, protect them from those that want to do harm towards them. And I just pray, Lord, as each day comes closer, Lord, that they draw closer to you, that they learn to build a relationship and learn to love you and find out who they are in you so they can be great and do the great things here on this earth. I thank you and we love you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Good people, this is your boy, Gave Me Dad, man. You know how I like to do, how I like to end my show, as I do every week with a prayer. And I like to end it in the immortal words of Don Cornelius from Soul Train. Peace, love, and soul, good people. Your boy will see you. Hold on. Matter of fact, before I end it, let me see last couple of comments. There's always something funny on here. Let's see. Doug says the Holy Spirit who lives in us. That's right. He listen. He is in us. He makes us who we are. Yes, the Spirit is not it, but your prayer always makes my day. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. You know, sometimes, man, it's nice to have somebody speak something good about you and for you. You know what? It's not my place to tell anybody how to worship or who to pray to, but I like to pray though, and I'm gonna pray. So the verse of the day says, what you heard from me, keep as the patterns of sounds, teaching with faith and in love in Christ Jesus. Guard your good deposits that was entrusted in you. Guard it with the help of the what? I get it. GT said, hey, it worked for Mendez, so can't disagree. That's right. Sometimes we block. So, congrats, Tyler. To nice Soul Train. Always disagree with good games. That's how y'all win, good people. Oh man. Is that part 1 of the verse? 2 of the credit limit. I got you. Oh man. But look, good people, listen. Without shout it up, man, let's y'all have a good week. I'm trying to get through all these comments before they get off. He said, now he got them all. The chat must work differently on your end. Oh man. Man, I love y'all. Y'all so funny, man. Y'all absolutely make my day. Good people, man. Listen. Peace, love, and soul. I will see you guys next week, same time, same bat station. And November 4th, I think November 15th, the PlayStation Portal. Your boy pre-ordered one, so we'll look at it here on the channel and see how we like it. All right. I'm out. Peace.